Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Franklin Christian Academy. Tonight, the Lancaster Knights come in to face the FCA Falcons. Starting lineups being introduced: Albert Clark, Deuce Bragg, 15, Westmoreland, 22, Daniel, 23, Ingram, 10, Noah Dooley. Number 34, Finn Horde. Number 30, Ben Arthur. 23, Blank Bunton. Number 24, Jonathan Pasden. Be the starters for the Falcons. Or excuse me, 21, Hunter Still. Number 4, Braden Bunton be number 4, will be the next starter. So the Falcons starters are Arthur, Horde, Bunton, Still, and Noah Dooley. So Falcons get ready to start tonight's game against the Knights of Lancaster. Horde will be tipping off against Ingram. And now they're pausing the game for a minute as they're calling the trainer over. As they're putting tape down on the edge of the court. I guess to define the coach's box. So they're putting tape down on the very edge of the court. So now I think everything is settled. As we get ready to go, it'll be Ingram and Horde to jump. Ball's in the air, and we're underway. Lancaster gets the tip. It'll be Leverett out, or excuse me, Clark out front gets it over to Bragg. Bragg behind the back dribble. Kicks it back to number 15, Westmoreland. And now driving in the middle of the lane and going in for the layup, number 22, that's Daniel. And Lancaster takes the early 2-0 lead. Dooley drives in, scoop shot by Dooley, he's no good. Clark comes away with the rebound. Clark looking down floor, trying to get a quick shot. Inside, getting the bucket is Westmoreland. Westmoreland now with 2, and the lead for Lancaster stretches to 4-0. Played a minute here. Driving in and getting the layup is Ben Arthur. First 2 for the Falcons. Great move there on the wing to drive it in. Now a 3 is no good, and trying to knock it off of Horde and save it inside was Ingram. Couldn't do it. Falcons quickly the other way. Dooley will drive. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by Westmoreland. And the Knights will slow it down. Now a steal by Bunton. Dooley tries to pass it in the front court. Lazy pass stolen by Ingram. Back to Westmoreland. He'll give it up to Daniel. Back to Bragg. Bragg hands it off to Clark. Clark looking for a hole. Gives it back to Ingram. To Westmoreland. Now Daniel over to Ingram. Ingram with Horde out on him. He will drive into the center of the lane. Jump stop, goes up, misses the shot. Battle for the rebound. Clark and Arthur will fight for it. They'll say jump ball, and the Falcons will have possession. So a few shots there for the Knights. Had a good chance there in the middle. Got a couple of rebounds, but just could not put it back in. Falcons tie him up. So good defense inside by Arthur. Bunton out top. Gets the screen. Tries to pass into Horde. It's deflected away, but he gets it back. Now he runs in. Shot is too strong. Pick up by Daniel. Daniel throws it ahead of the pack and has nobody there to receive it. As Bragg and Westmoreland tried to run it down and could not. Quickly, the Falcons get it back into play. Dooley tries to split the defense. Clark cuts him off now. Pass back to him, almost intercepted. Dooley gets it over to Horde. Horde will launch a three that's no good and dies up on top. Now 5:11 to go. Knights get the ball back. Fishel got the ball off of the top of the backboard. A little showmanship there. Bragg gets it across. Knights looking to extend their lead. Logal into the game now, and steps are going to be called. So travel on Westmoreland. Gives the ball back to the Falcons. 4:56. Dooley hesitates. Takes three. Just in and out, no good. But there the follow was Arthur. He couldn't get it in. Hunter still into the game. And now the pass goes out of bounds. Jonathan Pasden coming into the game. He will replace Bunton. Pasden gets it back up to Arthur. Arthur across the timeline. Down low to Horde. Horde has still running. It's blocked away. Dooley gets it. Goes up high off the backboard and gets it to fall. Dooley with his first two tonight ties the game at 4. Knights quickly back the other way. Daniel outside, looking for the screen, gets it by Westmoreland. Deuce Bragg from the corner, no good. Battle for the rebound, brought down by Horde. Gives it off to Pasden. Under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Pasden guarded by Westmoreland, picks up his dribble. Westmoreland gets the steal. Westmoreland coming down, lays it up, does not get it to roll. It rolls off, but he gets his own rebound and put back. So Westmoreland now with 4, 6-4 the score. Dooley up ahead to Arthur, underneath to Still. Still slams it off the backboard and puts it in. Hunter Still with his first two, ties the game back up at 6. Bragg now walking across the line. Pasden will pick him up half court. Off to Clark. Clark with Arthur on him. Man-to-man by the Falcons. The drive in by Westmoreland. Kicks it over to Clark. Clark drives inside. He will kick it back out. Now Bragg with it. Now a shot from the wing for 3 is no good. Battle for the rebound. Loose inside. Clark comes away with it. His shot no good. Logal's shot no good, but a foul is going to be called on the Falcons. They'll be on Hunter still. It'll be his first. Team's first. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Lancaster. They'll take a 30-second timeout before the free throws. We'll take it with them. 15 seconds. We'll be back here on the Falcon Sports Network after these messages from Zaxby's.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
So I've worked it out a lot. Yeah. 2:52 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 6 here. Wrapping up our night here, the boys varsity. Logo will go to the line here where he'll shoot 2. First free throw on the way is good. Next one on the way, hits the front of the rim, no good. Hunter still going up to get the rebound. Pasden gets it to Dooley in the corner. Dooley will drive, lay it up and in. No, Dooley with a quick move there along the baseline. Got that first step and just took it all the way to the basket to get the lay-in. 8-7 now, and now a carry is going to be called on Deuce Bragg. And the turnover will give it back to the Falcons. Falcons with a 1-point lead. Pasden into Arthur as the Knights show a full court zone press. Down low for Arthur is going to be deflected away out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. We'll stay here on this end. Into Horde. Horde tries to get position, gets it to Pasden. Pasden back to Still. Still, Euro step, goes up, cannot get the bucket, but a foul will be called. Foul's going to be on number 23. Be Ingram, be his first, the team's first. So Hunter Still will now go to the line. Chance to put 2 more on the board for the Falcons. First one on the way is good. Rattles that one home. Still get another one. This one doesn't rattle, it rattles out. 9-7, 2-point lead. And now a double dribble is going to be called on Clark. So a turnover gives it back to the Falcons. Now Witt will come in. Arthur to Pasden. Be careful of the timeline there. Hands it off to Dooley. Dooley. Step back 3 on the way. He's going to go off the back rim. No good. Bragg with the rebound. Gets it out to Westmoreland. Westmoreland kicked it to Witt. Witt to Bragg for 3. Bragg hits it. So 3 points for Bragg. Gives Lancaster the lead. Dooley steps through. Scoop shot no good, but a foul going to be called. And so Dooley's going to get 2 shots. They're going to call the foul on Bragg. That will be his first, the team's second. So Dooley at the line to shoot 2, misses the first. Next one on the way is good. So Dooley hits 1 of 2. And now substitution. Ties the game up at 10. Braden Bunn back in, replacing Arthur. So 1:41 to go. Tied at 10 here. Bragg will bring it across the timeline. Pasden will pick him up there. Passes it over here to Daniel. Daniel will drive. Gets around Dooley. Misses the shot. Ball still loose. Westmoreland picks up the rebound and puts it in. So Westmoreland now with 6, and Lancaster has a 2-point lead, 12-10. Falcons just could not get a rebound there. Had opportunity. The ball hit the floor. Westmoreland just knocked it down. Now Westmoreland pokes it away from Pasden. Can't run up to it, though. Falcons will retain possession. Pasden will throw it in. Gets it to Horde. Give it back to Pasden. Westmoreland's going to pick him up in the backcourt. Pasden up ahead to Dooley. Dooley tries to get around Daniel. Gets too deep. Kicks it to Bunn. Now tries to get it back low to Still. That pass is over his head. Westmoreland picks it up for the Knights. Now into the front court. And taking it away and keeping it was Daniel. And battle for the rebound. Falcons can't get it. And now they're going to get the foul. What's the foul is going to be, they're going to give the bucket. Basket's good. And I think Pasden was the closest to him, so I think they got the foul on Pasden. Makes it 14. Moreland misses the free throw. Almost got the rebound again. Right now, Falcons being out-rebounded. That's the difference in this game now. Still, bumped outside. He's going to draw a foul. We'll get on 22 on Daniel. That'll be his first, the team's third. Four-point lead for Lancaster right now with 37 seconds to go. Bunn gets it, and I'm going to say over and back. Well, they're going to talk. And so now overruled, they're going to give it back to the Falcons. Pasden gets it. And you can hear Coach Dudley. I can hear him through and say you can hear him in the crowd. He was saying that was a great call, that it should have been a turnover. The Falcons catch a break. Horde underneath uses his power and gets the bucket. And he'll draw the foul. Chance for the three-point play. Bucket's good. And they're going to get Ingram with another foul. That's his second. Team's fourth. So Ward with his first two of the night. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play here. As now substitution. And now a foul. Say going this way, they're going to get Bunn with the foul. That will be his first. Team third. And now Bragg is going to come back in, replacing Logal. 24 seconds to go. Bragg will dribble it across court. He'll be picked up by Bunn at half court. Daniel picked up by Noah. Dooley. Bunn goes for the steal. Bragg, though, gets it, launches an open three, misses it. But Clark gets the rebound. So another offensive rebound for the Knights, but this time Falcons got the rebound, still tried to throw it the length of the court. Clark goes up and says, no way, I'm sorry. Not going to be able to do it. So the Falcons will have a 2-point deficit going into the second quarter. Trailing 14-12. Back after these messages from Lee Company here on the Falcons Sports Network.
With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you. no matter what's happening in the world or at your house.
Heading to the second quarter, Falcons down 2, 14-12. It will be Lancaster's ball to start quarter number 2. Bragg will bring it into the front court. Launches a three is good. It's Daniel, number 22. He's got 6. And Lancaster stretches their lead out to 17-12. In the middle of the lane, Horde goes up and gets the bucket. So Horde gets the answer on the other end with the 2. Daniel launches another 3. This one's going to be short. Dooley comes in to get the rebound. Much better rebounding position that time for the Falcons. Now Dooley, nobody picks him up, but he leaves it short. And now Clark on the leak out ahead of everyone takes it up and puts it in. So that was a big 4-point swing right there. Dooley with missing the layup right at the rim, and then the quick leak out by Clark to get an easy bucket on the other end. Horde will drive inside. He'll hesitate. He'll step back. Shot's no good. Arthur, the great rebound, goes up, and he will get fouled. And he'll go to the line. They're going to get Bragg with the foul. That will be Bragg's second. The team 5th. So Deuce Bragg now with 2 fouls. Arthur will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. Next one on the way is good. Arthur hits both. He's got 4. The lead now down to 3, 19-16. Arthur will pick up Clark. He throws it over to Westmoreland. Westmoreland loses the dribble. Still loose now. He finally picks it up, gets help, and gets it back to Ingram. Now Daniels drives inside around Dooley. He'll get the layup. He's got 8, and the lead now 5 again, 16-21. Dooley with the ball over to Horde. Now to Bunton. Dooley flashing, now back to Arthur. Arthur can't handle it for a moment, now gathers it in and passes it off to Horde. Still at the top. Inside to Horde. Horde loses the dribble, kicks it back to Bunton. Bunton drives to Arthur, and Arthur's going to have happy feet and shuffle him. And so the turnover gives it back to the Knights. 5:57 to go here in the second. So the Falcons that time just could not find a way to penetrate the ball, get it inside the three-point line. And Arthur that time, he shuffles his feet out top, Falcons just trying to get it inside. Now Daniels gets Dooley and makes separation. And Daniels gets 2 more. He's in double figures now with 10. The lead stretches to 7, 23-16. Dooley with Westmoreland out on him, nearly loses it. Now Dooley, a long 17-footer that's no good. Battle for the rebound. Horde comes away with it. Now it's poked away and stolen by Westmoreland. 3-on-1 fast break. Daniels takes it all the way in and lays it in. And now a timeout's going to be taken by the Falcons as the Knights have stretched it to a 9-point lead, 25-16. Be a full timeout by the Falcons. We'll take this break. Be back with you after these messages from Zaxby's here on the Falcons Sports Network.
listen up. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
5:20 to go here in the second quarter. Knights on a big run. They've stretched the lead out to 9, 25-16. Falcons going to have to settle in here. The Knights' defense has caused a few turnovers and led to some breaks. Right now, just out hustling the Falcons. So Falcons will need to get things settled up. Coach Smith giving some instructions to the boys over there in the huddle. See what they come out here and see if the Falcons have a run in them. So Arthur will throw it in, gets it into Dooley. Dooley over to Horde. Horde will bring it across the timeline. Now be careful. Look out behind you. Munn with it now. He's double teamed. Tries to get it over to Dooley. It's deflected into the backcourt. Dooley picks it up. Now Dooley into the front. Tries to get it over to Steele. And it's just good hands by the Knights right now. They're deflecting everything. Falcons have got to be more careful with their passes. Button over to Horde. Trying to get Dooley on the cut. Luckily, right there was Steele, and then he traveled with it. They got a lucky break there on the pass because he thought he had Dooley cutting. It went right to Hunter Steele, but Hunter wasn't expecting it. And when he grabbed it, he just shuffled his feet. So the turnover gives it back to the Knights. Chance to get a lead in double digits here. Falcon defense needs to make a stand. They gave Daniels an open three. He missed it, luckily. Now the Falcons gets cut into it. Dooley, he'll launch his own three. Miss it. Horde, big rebound in the middle. Spins in. Just a tough shot there. I think he was thinking he was going to get contacted, and no contact came. Now Dale Clark takes it right down the lane. Nobody picks him up. As he's got 4, and the lead is now double digits. (27-16). Dooley to Horde. Horde is going to get called for a block. Woo. For a moment, thought Horde was going to get the call. The official, he thought about it, and he decided on a block. So Ingram will pick up his 3rd foul. That'll be the team's 6th. And so now substitutions into the game as Logal, Witt, and number 11, that is the younger Bragg. Into the game. Pasden on the wing. Skip pass over to Graby, who just checked into the game. Pasden bounces it to Horde. Horde will now drive again, and he'll lose it to Clark. Clark with Arthur on him. Clark now tries to dribble between 2 people, and they're going to get fouled to bail him out. They're going to call it on Pasden. So Pasden, that will be his first. Or actually, second, excuse me. Team 4th. Witt with it out top. Shot's no good, but another offensive rebound, and Daniels all alone misses the 3. Graby this time comes through to get the rebound. Now the long pass up ahead. Clark is going to intercept it. Passes it in. The ball's still moving around. Daniel comes away with it. Off to Fogle. Fogle blocked by Pasden. Great recovery on defense there by Pasden to get down to block it. And Dooley will get back up off the bench. Get ready to come back in. Pasden down low to Steele. Steele, fall away, no good. Over Witt, and Steele is going to get called for the over the back. So for Hunter, that'll be his 2nd, the team's 5th. 3:04 to go here. Horde will come out of the game. So on the floor for the Falcons are still Graby, Pasden, Dooley, and Arthur. Knights with 11-point lead. 16. Falcons have been on 16 for a long time now. They haven't scored in a while. Bragg, 3 on the way is good. Bragg now with 6, and the lead is 14, 30-16. Falcons right now just have no answer, and the Knights are just overplaying everything and getting steals, and everything's worked for them, and Falcons are making silly mistakes like that. That is at least the third travel where they've shuffled their feet. 2:33 to go. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Smith. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll be back in 15 here on the Falcons Sports Network.
Fresh made-to-order salad you've been craving? What if you could get it with fire-roasted corn, crispy tortilla strips, and Southwest ranch dressing? That's what we call the Southwest Salad. It's brand new, and it's only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Knights with the ball. 3 ball on the way from Daniels, no good. Dooley comes away with the rebound. Quickly into the front court. Gets it back to Graby. Falcons need a basket. Dooley inside to steal. Nice move. Hunter's going to get the basket and the foul. So that stops the drought. Still going to get his own rebound. Hunter goes in, and steps are going to be called. Thought they would get a foul, a tripping foul, but no, they call steps. So the lead's still 12. Bragg brings it across the timeline. Arthur with it out top, kicks it back to Bragg. Daniel in the corner. Now a 3 on the way from Westmoreland's no good. Still there to get the rebound. 90 seconds left to go before halftime. Falcons need to get this under 10. Pasden looking. Gets it to Dooley in the corner. Dooley, Westmoreland on him. Sets the screen. Dooley free, misses the shot. Clark comes away with the rebound. And Dooley just kind of trying to force things right now. Need to settle in and get him a set shot. Bragg back to Clark, and right now, with 1 minute to go, Bragg's going to launch the 3. Almost got it off the backboard, and now Dooley pokes it away. So we'll stay on this end. Ford's going to come in replacing Graby with 55.8 to go and before halftime. Daniels throw it in. Out top for Bragg. Bragg settles. And now driving the baseline. Good job by Steele to cut him off. Now coming right through the defense. Getting a couple shots at. Now Fogle gets the rebound. Daniels wing 3. No good. Pasden gets the board. Pasden runs it into the front court. Takes it all the way in himself and now hands it off to Horde. Horde can't get it to fall. Fogel there for the rebound. Logal there for the rebound. Now with 20 seconds to go, it looks like the Knights will try to hold it for a final shot. Bragg with it, double team now. Needs to get rid of it. Throws it into the backcourt. Oh, save. Nice save by Daniels by not getting in the backcourt. Shot comes off. 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Stolen, goes out of bounds, and that'll do it for the first half. The Knights, with a big second quarter, will take a 30-18 lead into the locker room. They outscore the Falcons 14-4. So 30-18 as we head to halftime. Back after these messages from our sponsors with the second half here on the Falcon Sports Network.
With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house. With Lee Company technology, the best handymen are hands-off. Lee Company techs have been using visual findings and other smart technology tools for years to add transparency and virtually take customers along. You see what we see, whether we're in a crawl space or on a roof. With Lee Company, technology helps us help you, no matter what's happening in the world or at your house.
All right, getting ready to start the second half here. Falcons will have the ball to start with. So it'll be Dooley, Arthur, Horde, Still, and Braden Bunn to start for the Falcons. Clark, Westmoreland, Daniels, Bragg, and Logal. So Logal in place of Ingram to start the third quarter here. And now a steal right away from Bunn, and a travel is going to be called as Westmoreland started to get up with the ball. So now Arthur will get ready to throw it in. Gets it to Still. Still with Fogle on him, passes it off to Dooley. Dooley drives in. He'll draw a foul from Clark. That'll be his first, the team first here in the second half. This will send Dooley to the line to shoot 2. Dooley only 5 points in the first half. Gets this one to fall. He'll get one more. He hits both of them. So the Falcons put 2 on the board, 30-20. They got the score on the wrong side. They're fixing it. And now a drive down the lane by Westmoreland. He's going to draw a foul. Looks like they got Arthur on that foul. So going to the line to shoot 2 will be Westmoreland. He hits the first. This is his first trip to the line. See if he gets. Throws up the second. Rolls off the rim. Arthur comes in to get the rebound. So 11-point lead, 31-20. We play 30 seconds here in the second half. Dooley passes it off to Bunn. Bunn looking around. Gets it to Horde on the outside. Now back to Dooley. Dooley guarded closely by Westmoreland. Now the switch. Daniels on him. 3 ball on the way. Daniels gets him on the wrist. And so that will send Dooley to the line to shoot 3. So second foul in the quarter. So this will send Dooley to the line. Obviously shooting 3 here. He was well behind the arc. First one by Dooley's good. Second one good as well. So he'll get one more. Next one on the way. Hits all 3. So Dooley has doubled his point total here in the first 47 seconds. And the Falcons have cut it to 31-23. Clark drives, kicks it to Bragg. Corner 3 on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. Bragg's going to come away with it. Gets it to Daniel. Daniel's going to drive. Goes around Horde. Horde caused the shot to be modified. And now pass over to Arthur is too tall. It goes out of bounds. It's good. It's good. Lost audio for a moment here. We're trying to get it back. Sorry, we lost audio there for a moment, folks, but we got it back now. We went off for just a moment. You haven't missed anything just during the timeout taken by Lancaster. Falcons have roared back and got within 2. It's 35-37. Noah Dooley now with 20 points on the game after only having 5 during the first half. And the Falcons have taken a 12-point halftime deficit and cut this down to 2. In the lane, no good. Rebound by Pazden. I'm going to say he was out of bounds. So the Knights will get another shot at it. We got 2:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Daniels throw it in to Bragg. Kicks it around to Clark. Now inside to Daniel. Daniels shoots it over Dooley. No good. Battle for the rebound. 2 Falcons deflected away from each other, and Westmoreland comes down with it. So another chance for the Knights here. Ingram gets by Horde, goes straight to the basket. So Ingram gets his first 2 of the night. And that's a big 2. That sets it back to a 4-point game, 39-35. Hand off to Dooley. Dooley, wide open 3 from the top of the key is short. Rebound by Ingram. Westmoreland up ahead. Clark chooses to keep it himself. Dribbles it across. Now double team coming. Gets it off to Bragg in the middle. Wing. Daniel, 3. No good. Arthur there to get the board. Dooley into the paint. Tries to get it down to Arthur. Bragg. Hands in there. Gets the steal. Back to Clark. Clark with Arthur on him. Clark drives. And now a foul's going to be called. It's going to be on Pazden, number 24. Be his 3rd. Team 6th. So this will send Clark to the line. First free throw on the way is good. Clark will get another. Next one on the way is good. So Clark, 4 for 4 from the line. He's got 8 points. Makes it a 6-point game again, 41-35. Pazden will bring it up. Hands it off to Dooley. Dooley with Westmoreland on him, gives it back to Pazden. Pazden dumps to Horde. Horde goes straight to the bucket and gets the basket. He's got 6, 41-37. Now Bragg with Bunton on him. Back to Westmoreland. Horde with Westmoreland. Westmoreland drives on Horde, goes up, misses the shot. Dooley crashes in to get the board. Now, 1-on-2. Dooley splits him, goes up, misses the bucket. He goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Clark. So we'll stay on this end. 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. 41-37. Knights holding on to a 4-point lead. It was a 12-point halftime lead. So the Falcons have took a big chunk out of it, which was what they needed to do here in the third quarter. So they can keep it here around 4 to make the fourth quarter competitive, and now missed by Horde. Witt gets the rebound. 56 seconds to go to see how the Knights play it. Clark with Arthur on him. Gets it to Bragg in the corner on the wing. Bragg to Westmoreland up top. Westmoreland tries to drive around Horde. They'll say no shot. It's like they'll get a foul on the floor. So the foul on Horde will be his 2nd. Oh, on Horde, 34 is only his 2nd. But this is going to put the Knights in the bonus. Free throw, though, is no good. Pazden brings down the rebound. 43 seconds to go. Dooley drives around Westmoreland to the basket. He's going to get it in. Dooley now with 22. It's a 2-point game again, 41-39 with 30 seconds to go. Bragg to Westmoreland. Pasden on him. Gives it back to Witt. Forward out on Logal. Now Clark with it, 13 seconds to go. Tries to drive into the middle. Shoots over Arthur, no good. Rebound comes off to Clark. 7 seconds now. Westmoreland hesitates, kicks it back to Bragg. Wide open three, no good. Horde with the rebound. He'll throw the ball the length of the court, and that'll do it. Falcons cut 10 points off the lead here in the fourth quarter. Or in the third quarter. So as we head to the fourth quarter, Falcons only facing a 2-point deficit here on the Falcons Sports Network. How many points did Noah? Dooley had 17 in the quarter. Only had five at halftime, now has 22. So the Falcons will look for more from the junior Noah Dooley as they get ready to try to keep this comeback going. Before we get to the fourth quarter, I want to tell you about Catch 23 Performance. It's one of the nation's leading resources for athletes from professional and collegiate levels down to elite high school and travel teams. Headquartered in Nashville, Tennessee, Catch 23 helps athletes and their families maximize sports performance and thrive in their personal lives. To set up an appointment, visit their website at catch23performance.com. You planning an event is challenging? But A. Marshall Hospitality can help make your event a delicious success. Choose catering from one of their brands, pick up, drop off, or let them supply you with the right size event space from large to small. No matter what the occasion, they'll make your experience the best it can be. For more information or to start an order, visit their website, amarshallhospitality.com. So Noah Dooley, 17 points in the third quarter. Had 5 at the break, has 22 for the game. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He was the spark that cut this 12-point halftime deficit down to 2 heading into the quarter. So a big fourth quarter for the Falcons as they outscored the Knights 23-9 in that quarter. The Knights will have the ball to start the fourth. Westmoreland throws it into Daniels. He will bring it over the timeline, met by Dooley. Hands it off to Ingram. Ingram. Little weave action on top to try to get the open three. Bunton there to get the rebound, and now the Falcons can either tie this up or take the lead with a three. Ford with the ball way out top. Dribbles in on Ingram, kicks it back out for Pasden, but it's intercepted by Daniels. Daniels now takes it all the way in over Dooley. No good. Rebound by Arthur. Now up to Horde. Horde goes in on Ingram, and they're going to get Horde with a charge. So they call a charge on Horde. That will be his third, the team 8th. Player control foul, no free throws. So Daniels will walk it up. He played 55 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Still a 2-point lead for the Knights. Daniels at center circle, taking his time, not in a rush. Dooley out with him. They slow the game down. Now Daniels will drive inside. Floater in the lane, no good. Horde with the rebound. Gives it off to Noah Dooley. Dooley hesitates, kicks, Bunn, three for the lead is good. Braden Bunn with his first 3 points of the night. It's big. And the Falcons have their first lead since the first quarter. Falcon crowd now on its feet, making some noise here to my left. Drive inside by Arthur. The basket's no good, but he'll get free throws. They're going to call this on Arthur. That will be his third. According to my count, the team 9th. So this will send Clark to the line to shoot 2, where he's 4 for 4 for the night. First free throw on the way is good. So Clark ties it up with that one, 42 apiece. Clark's next free throw, no good. Misses his first tonight, but there to get the rebound, the putback is Westmoreland. And so now Lancaster has a 2-point lead, 42-44. Inside still, and a lot of contact, and they get the foul from outside. They're going to get Bragg with the foul. It's only the 4th team foul here in the second half on the Knights. So this will send Hunter Still to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Needs one more to tie the game up. Next one's good. Still hits 2. He's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. 6:04 to go, tied at 44. Quickly the other way, Lancaster gets into the offense. Shot and floater in the lane is good. Clark gets 2 more. The lead back to 2, 46-44 for Lancaster. Pasden, he'll fall away, no good. Rebound pulled down by Clark. 5:36 to go. Falcons need a defensive stop. Clark goes down the lane and going to call a reach. Let's see who they get here. They're going to call it on Arthur. That's going to be his 4th. That's also the team 10th. That will put the Knights in the double bonus. And going to send Clark to the line. He's 5 of 6 from the line tonight. Got 11 points. First one on the way is good. So Clark gets one more here. Get this to a 2-possession lead if he hits it. Misses, so still a 1-possession game. 5:30 to go. Press coming. Pasden gets it up to Graby. Graby has Bunton in the corner, gets it to him. Bunton's 3, he's too strong. Rebound pulled down by Daniels. Up to Bragg. Bragg thought about the 3. Looked like he shuffled his feet, no call. Daniel back at center circle with Dooley on him. He'll try to drive. Dooley harass him out front. Now screened by Bragg. Switch off to Bunton. Shoots over, still no good. Now they got 4 on 5 if they hurry up. 5 on 4. Dooley goes into the lane. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to stay on this end. Still just a 3-point game. 47-44. Knights with the lead. They had a 12-point lead at halftime. Falcons, if you're just joining us, Falcons able to cut it to 2 at the break. Still shot, no good. Ball still loose. Bragg's going to come out there with it. Bragg's going to take it all the way himself. Going to get fouled and tripped as he goes through the lane. They're going to get that one on Dooley. That will be his first. So that will send Deuce Bragg to the line where he will shoot 2 for the night. His first free throws of the night. First one on the way by Bragg. Rims out, no good. So the Falcons now with Bragg another chance. This is their second free throw on the road to make it a 2-possession game. Bragg does it this time. So 48-44. Bragg has 7, hits 1 of 2. Bunton. Floater for Graby. Can he keep it in bounds? Gets it to Still. Still in the lane, kicks it to Bunn. Bunn, 5-footer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ingram. Gets it over to Clark. 4:20 to go. Clark down the lane. Misses the shot. Bunn gets it. They got to Dooley in the front court. Dooley launches a three that's good. Makes it a one-point game again, 48-47. Dooley with 25 now. The Falcon crowd over here chanting defense. Ingram at the top of the key. Gives it to Westmoreland. He'll dribble to the top himself. Now over to Daniels with Dooley on him. Clark with Bunn. Ingram now drive in on Still. Goes up and gets the bucket. Ingram has 4. The lead back to 3. 50-47. Dooley poked from behind. Bragg comes away with it. Falcon crowd wants a foul. Not going to get the call there. 3:15 to go. And now they get it across, and the Knights are going to call a timeout. They'll have one left. 3:12 to go. Falcons down 3, 50-47. Back after these messages from Zaxby's here on the Falcons Sports Network.
Attention! It's enough. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Knights have the ball at half court. 3:12 to go. A 3-point lead. Clark with it out top. Let's see what the Knights decide to do here, if they'll start slowing things down. Ingram will drive on Horde. Goes through the reverse layup. Gets it and the foul. So Ingram goes reverse layup. Horde draws the foul, be his 4th. So now Ingram a chance to make this a 6-point game with the free throw here. 2:59 to go. Ingram's free throw is good. Ingram has 7. Falcons need a bucket here. Dooley launches a 3. It's blocked out of bounds by Daniels. Graby inbounds. Inbounds it to Horde out top. Horde gets his man in the air. Gets it to Graby. Graby tries to get it back to him. It's knocked out of bounds. Stay on this end. Graby to throw it in underneath the basket. Outside for Horde. Back to Graby. Graby will drive, kick it to Horde. Horde in the middle. Gets bottled up, kicks it back to Pasden. Now gives it to Dooley. Dooley with Westmoreland on him. Dooley will drive, poked away, will stay on this end. And now 30-second timeout, or actually a full timeout going to be taken by Coach Smith. Back After these messages from Zaxby's here, Falcons need a bucket, down by 6.
Imagine a salad made with only the freshest vegetables, with grilled or hand-breaded chicken, and topped with Southwest Ranch dressing. Big enough to fill you up without weighing you down. Made to order, when you order, in that order. Try our new Southwest salad with fire-roasted corn, tomatoes, and crispy tortilla strips. Just one of our made-to-order salads, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Falcons down by 6, got the ball underneath their own basket. Last couple of chances they've had, they've tried to get Horde on the drive inside or tried to dump him down in low to give him a shot underneath, and so far have not been successful. The pass inside was blocked away. Horde tried to drive in, had it knocked away. Let's see what the Falcons come with out of the break. Again, Noah Dooley has 20 points in the second half. Leads all scorers with 25. Leading scorer for the Knights, actually 2 tied with 12. That's Clark and Daniel. And so now, getting everybody tuck their jerseys in. Gravy to throw it in. Outside for Pasden. Gets it to Gravy. Gravy thought about 3, gets the pick, was going to dump it to Horde. Horde didn't roll fast enough. There's Gravy was expecting him to roll. Horde did not. So the turnover gives it back. 2:11 to go. And Falcon defense has to hold here. You cannot let this get to a 3-possession game. Ball loose on the floor. Clark gets it, and a foul is going to be called on Pasden on the floor. So Pasden picks up his 4th. 53-47, 2:01 to go, and this is going to send Clark to the line. He's 6 of 8 there for the night. As I said, he's tied with Daniels for the leading scorer for the Knights. His first free throw is short. Hit his first 5, but only one of his last 4. And now Bunton will come in replacing Gravy. Important free throw for both teams here. If he hits it, it becomes a 3-possession game. Free throw on the way is good, so Clark makes it a 3-possession game by hitting 1 of 2. He's got 13. It's now a 7-point lead. Falcons got to have a bucket now. Under 2 minutes to go. Dooley to Pasden. Number of possessions are getting smaller and smaller. Gravy up off the bench. He'll come in at the next whistle. Horde goes low, spins, turns, misses. Rebound pulled down by Ingram. Around 90 seconds to go here. Falcons can't afford to let the Knights waste too much time. They're down 3 possessions. Daniel hands it off to Bragg. They'll try this weave. They did this in the junior varsity game earlier tonight, just this weave out top. Now Clark, he's going to drive, he's going to shoot, and he hits it. That's a killer right there. Makes it a 9-point game. It is still 3 possessions, though, but it's going to need to be quick possessions for the Falcons here as we approach 1 minute to go. Pasden spins, kicks it to Horde. They need a shot. Bunton in the corner. Bragg on him, not getting anything. Bunton goes to the elbow, misses the shot, still gets the rebound. Still in the middle of the lane to Pasden. Pasden drives. His floater is short, no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up, no good. Bragg gets it away. And now Daniels is going to dribble it out. Dooley with the near steal. Now skip pass over to Ingram, 35 seconds. Clark has it out top. Pasden with the steal. Pasden's going to take it all the way in, lay it up. It's good. And that just makes it 56-49. Clock is still running. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Knights, and I believe that's their last one. So the Knights with their last timeout. 23 seconds to go, ahead by 7. Back in 30 seconds here on the Falcon Sports Network.
2
Attention! It's enough. This has gone on way too long. If we're going to win this thing, we've got to go big.
Introducing Zaxby's new signature sandwich with a double hand-breaded filet, split top bun, and Zax sauce, or new spicy Zax sauce. Only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Our next broadcast will be next Friday whenever the middle school basketball hosts Greater Things here at home. Tip-off for the girls' middle school game will be at 4 with the boys following at 5. The Falcons will head to FC Boyd. The varsity girls and varsity boys will head there on Tuesday evening and then head to Zion Christian on Thursday evening for their next 2 games on the road before they return home on January 17th. Now up ahead, it's going to go all the way in, and the Falcons come up with a hard foul to prevent the bucket. But Daniels will go to the line where he'll shoot 2. They get the foul on Dooley. So Daniel will get 2 free throws. 20 seconds to go. First one on the way, he missed it. Next on the way is no good. Still gets the rebound. 20 seconds to go. Got to get a quick bucket. Pasden launches a 3. No good. It's going to head out of bounds. It's saved it by Still. Next shot is off the side. No good by Horde. 10.2 seconds. Lancaster with the basketball. A 56-49 lead. Let's give Lancaster credit. The Falcons put a lot of pressure on them going into this fourth quarter. They answered to hold on to win the game as they saw a 12-point lead reduced by 2. But in the fourth quarter, Lancaster came out and played. Falcons took the lead momentarily. Lancaster never gave up. So the Falcons will have to regroup. As that will do it. Falcons have to regroup and get ready for Tuesday night. Falcons fall to Lancaster 56-49. I'm Will Shipman. Glad you could join us here on the Falcons Sports Network. As I said, our next broadcast will be next Friday night when the Falcons host Greater Things. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you to Jason Dooley helping me on camera here at the boys varsity game. Hope you have a good evening. Thanks for joining us, and God bless.